What if telling the truth could change everything? What if one honest sentence could make your heart feel lighter, even when you were scared, even when your voice shakes? This is the story of a child who learned that telling the truth is always the bravest choice. Once upon a time, in a small and cheerful town, there lived a young boy named Ethan. Ethan was a happy child. He loved playing, laughing, and having fun with his friends. Everyone liked Ethan because he was friendly and kind. But Ethan had one problem. Whenever he made a mistake, he felt very scared to tell the truth. He worried about getting into trouble. He worried about disappointing others. And because of that fear, he sometimes chose to hide the truth. One afternoon, Ethan was playing in his living room with his favorite ball. He was throwing it up and catching it again and again. Suddenly, the ball slipped from his hands. Crash! The ball hit a table and knocked over a beautiful glass vase. The vase fell to the floor and broke into many sharp pieces. Ethan froze. His eyes widened. His heart started beating very fast. "Oh no," he whispered. "This vase was Mom's favorite." Ethan looked around the room. No one was there. For a moment, he thought about cleaning it up and pretending nothing happened. Just then, his mother's voice came from the kitchen. "Ethan," she called, "did you break the vase?" Ethan looked at the broken pieces again. He knew the truth, but his heart felt scared. He imagined his mother being angry. He imagined getting punished. His mouth felt dry, so he said quietly, "No, Mom. It wasn't me." There was silence. His mother came into the room and looked at the broken vase. She looked at Ethan for a moment, then nodded and walked away. Ethan thought he would feel relieved, but he didn't. Instead, his chest felt heavy. That evening, Ethan couldn't enjoy his dinner. He didn't smile. He didn't laugh. That night, when he lay in bed, he couldn't sleep. His eyes were open, staring at the ceiling. The broken vase kept appearing in his mind, but something else bothered him even more. The lie. "I lied," he whispered to himself, "and my heart feels worse than before." The next morning, Ethan went to school, but he couldn't focus. He didn't listen in class. He didn't play during recess. His best friend asked him, "Ethan, what's wrong?" Ethan forced a smile and said, "Nothing." But inside, he felt unhappy. After school, Ethan went to visit his grandfather. His grandfather was old and wise. He always listened carefully and spoke kindly. Ethan sat beside him and stayed quiet for a long time. Finally, he took a deep breath and said, "Grandpa, I did something wrong." His grandfather looked at him gently. "What happened, my child?" Ethan's voice shook. "I broke Mom's vase," he said, "and when she asked me, I lied because I was scared." His grandfather nodded slowly. He did not shout. He did not get angry. Instead, he smiled softly and said, "Ethan, the truth can feel heavy at first, but lies make our hearts heavier." Ethan looked down. "I was afraid," he said. His grandfather placed a hand on his shoulder. "Being honest is not easy," he said, "but telling the truth makes us brave." Those words stayed in Ethan's heart. That evening, Ethan walked back home slowly. His hands were shaking. His heart was beating fast. But he remembered his grandfather's words. He went to his mother and stood quietly. "Mom," he said softly. She looked at him. Ethan took a deep breath. "I broke the vase," he said. "I lied because I was scared. I'm really sorry." His mother was silent for a moment. Then she knelt down and hugged him. "Thank you for telling me the truth," she said. "I may be sad about the vase, but I am proud of you for being honest." Ethan felt something lift from his heart. He felt lighter. He felt peaceful. The next day, Ethan learned another lesson. At school, a classmate dropped a box of crayons. Some kids laughed and blamed Ethan. For a moment, Ethan wanted to stay quiet, but then he remembered how honesty made him feel strong. He raised his hand and said, "It wasn't him. It was an accident." The teacher smiled and thanked him. His friend smiled too. That day, Ethan felt proud. Slowly, Ethan changed. Whenever he made a mistake, he told the truth. Sometimes it was hard. Sometimes he felt scared. But every time he told the truth, his heart felt calm. People began to trust him more. His parents trusted him. His teachers trusted him. His friends trusted him. And most importantly, Ethan trusted himself. Ethan learned that telling the truth does not make you weak. It makes you strong. It makes you brave. And it helps you sleep peacefully at night. Moral of the story: telling the truth may be hard, but it always brings peace, trust, and happiness. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And for more fun and meaningful stories, press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. See you in the next story. Until then, keep learning and keep smiling.